Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. At the end of the day, we don't have to agree on everything, but we can still be friends. We can still be brothers and sisters. We don't have to agree on everything. Everybody's got different opinions. Okay, the likelihood of us getting more stimulus checks just got even better. This is good because everybody will get the help that they need, not just a select few. We're going to talk about that in just a second. But first of all, I want to clear this up. Before anybody starts talking about my new thumbnail, the one with me holding the money, it's fake money. I don't have that kind of money laying around. So it's fake money. Okay, all YouTubers makes fake money. Okay, the likelihood of us getting more stimulus checks. A one-time stimulus check of $2,000 or maybe $1,400. The amount nobody knows yet. And nobody really knows if we'll get a stimulus check in the first place. But the likelihood just got a lot better. You know, all these states are canceling the unemployment boost. That looks like a bad thing for the people that's wanting that boost. But in reality, it could be a good thing. Because they're going to see that people are still hurting and people still needs help. Therefore, they're going to push even harder for this stimulus check. They're going to push for $2,000 for a one-time and a reoccurring check of $1,000 until the pandemic is over. Will they get that? No, I don't think they will get that. What I do think they'll get is a one-time check. Reoccurring checks would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen because they're already saying we don't need the unemployment anymore. And I agree, people does need to go back to work. But not needing the unemployment, in their eyes everything is getting better. And in my eyes everything is getting better also. But people still needs help. So they're going to compromise. And they're going to give this one-time stimulus check. But the unemployment boost will be gone. Now, for the reoccurring checks, I don't see that happening. If it does, it will surprise me, and I've been surprised before. So, that being said, we could get reoccurring checks, but I don't really hold a lot of stock into that. My guess right now would be about a 40% chance of getting reoccurring checks. My thinking on the one-time check, the percentage I think that we'll get it, I would say about a 95% chance we'll get this check. Now, I don't want y'all to go off and say, Walter said it's been done. We're getting a stimulus check. I did not say that. I said, in my opinion, we will get a stimulus check. Nobody knows. All these YouTubers are saying, oh yes, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to get this, it's been approved. No, nothing's been approved. Nothing is done until the president signs it into law. And a lot of times when you see these thumbnails saying, yes, it's been approved, $2,000 stimulus check. Yeah, it's been approved through the House. But that's not where it stops at. That is the beginning. Now it still needs to go to the Senate to get approved, and then it's got to go to the president to get approved. So, approving it through the House really don't mean a whole lot until it's signed on the dotted line by the president. But that's what most of these YouTubers are going to be talking about when you click on their video, when it says, yes, it's been approved. Nothing's been approved by the president yet. But this $2,000 one-time check, I really believe we'll get that, because they're gonna see that people still needs help, and I see people still needs help. But y'all, come on, all this all of this unemployment stuff, it's got to end sometime. People's got to get back to normal. We have to take a leap of faith. Y'all, there's a lot of people, and I'm going to get into some questions and comments in just a few minutes. But there's a lot of people out there saying they can't find jobs. Well, when I was in high school, I took a retail sales class. And that class taught you how to get a job. And I think every high school should have this class, teach you how to get a job. I also think they should have a class teaching you how to start your own business, but that's a whole nother story. Y'all, when you go get fill out an application, a lot of people saying they're not calling them back for an interview. They're not getting the jobs. Well, are you selling yourself? You have to sell yourself. If you don't sell yourself, somebody else will sell their self, and you will be outweighed in that job, and they will look past you. I mean, you got to do little things. It's just little things that you got to do to sell yourself. First of all, if you're a man, you have to put on a belt. You have to hold your pants up with a belt. Nobody's going to hire you if you go in there sagging your pants. You have to speak intelligently. Forget about the hood slang or the good old boy slang or the family talk. Forget about all of that. You have to speak intelligently. You have to sit up straight. Don't go in there slouching. If you're standing, you have to stand up straight. Don't stand there bent all over. You have to stand up straight like you got a backbone. You have to reach out and shake the hand. And it's got to be a firm handshake. It can't be a wimpy little girl handshake. It's got to be a firm handshake to let them know that you are confident in yourself. And if you're a man, take your mama's earrings out of your ears. You're not going to get a job wearing earrings. Okay, and this is something that kind of hits home with me because I like tattoos. I don't have any visible, but I've got a couple that you don't see. And I really like tattoos, and I understand. But when you're young, don't go crazy with the ink. Having it all over your face and your neck and your arms and your chest where everybody sees it. Not a whole lot of places are going to hire you. I'm sorry to say that because I do like tattoos. And when I go to a place that, like a coffee shop or whatever, they're kind of lenient on it. And I see somebody with full arm tattoos or something like that, I comment on their tattoos because I like them. Most people don't in the workplace. So think about that before you go crazy with the ink. Y'all, the bottom line on all of this is act like you want the job. If you act like you want the job and you sell yourself, most likely you can get that job. You may have to put in 2 or 3 applications, but it won't take long. You will get a job. You just have to go out there and try. Also, you would be surprised when I had my restaurant how many people would call me and say, "Are you hiring?" Well, no, not you. If you're too lazy to come in here and fill out an application, I don't hire people over the phone. Goodbye. And I hang up. Y'all, don't be calling places and asking them, are they hiring? You got to show the effort. Because even if you say, are you hiring, and then you go fill out an application, they already know you called. They already know you're lazy. So don't be lazy. Get out and go fill out that application. Y'all, the likelihood of us getting this next stimulus check is very good. It's not set in stone, but it is very good. Okay, I got a few comments that I want to go through real fast, and I want to try not to be too critical, but I am going to get my point across. Someone said that if an employer don't call them back, what are you supposed to do? go find another job. That's the bottom line. If your employer don't call you back, go find another job. There's many of them out there. Someone said that they have been unemployed for 3 years. They want to go back to work, but they had an interview and they messed it up because they got nervous. Confidence. Someone said that how can the unemployment end if the president passed it? My comment on that is, look at all the things that he wanted to do and he couldn't do. He don't have the final say on very much. And also, I would have to say to that person, how can you say there's no jobs out there if there are millions of help wanted signs out there? Someone said her husband his job is not there anymore to go back to. What do? He needs to go find another job. It may not be in his same line of work, but anything is better than nothing, and it will pay the bills. Someone said that employers don't pay their workers correctly. Y'all, how many times, it just happened to me the other day. How many times have you gone into a restaurant and the server has got their cell phone sticking out of their back pocket? How many times have you had to flag a server down to say, I want some more tea? How many times have you had to get up and go get the tea yourself? The other day, me and my wife went to a Chinese buffet. Every time we wanted something, we had to go get the server. She was sitting down texting on her phone. So if you say your employer don't pay you correctly, examine yourself. Are you working correctly? I see a lot of workers that I wouldn't want to pay correctly either. Now, we did go to Captain D's yesterday for lunch. And the lady at the counter, she was probably early 20s. She was so efficient. She was so good. She deserves $15 an hour. Someone said that I should keep my personal thoughts to myself. Well, to that person I will say, this is my channel. So why do you come here? And to that person I would say, you just gave me your personal thought by telling me to keep my personal thoughts. Maybe you should keep yours. Someone said that these people lost their jobs through no fault of their own. Yes, they did. I agree with that. It was not their fault. And it's bad that they had to lose their jobs. But how long are we going to keep on? I mean, pull your big girl panties up, pull your big boy panties up, and go to work. I mean, no, it was not your fault. And I'm sorry for that. But how long are we going to keep on? Y'all, in the comments below, tell me what you think about all this garbage that we're going through right now. And tell me if you think we're going to get another stimulus check. I would like to know what you think about it. Tell me if you think we'll get a reoccurring check. Y'all, I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. We're going to get through all this. Jesus Christ is going to see that we do. I think He's already provided a way. We just have not found that way yet, but we will. Y'all, say a prayer for our country, our leaders, everyone around the world hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. The whole world needs a healing. I only know one person that can do that. That's Jesus Christ. Until next time, I love you all. Ciao.